Conjugate Chronicles episode 7. Had a lot of people in the footage this week. Everybody had a good, healthy week of training in. Here's my second week of my dynamic effort bench day. 12 by 3, 135. Had the double mini bands on there. This is, like I said before, it's been working real well for me. I feel great in my triceps. And I have one more week of this movement, which is the following week. I'll end up doing 9 by 3, just a traditional speed bench day. Had some pain in my left rear delt area, so I'm gonna be working that out. Hopefully we're able to get through the day. But yeah, we're gonna keep hammering away. Maybe move the free weight. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll throw a free weight day in there to get away from the bands a little bit, and move the weight up a little heavier. But as for now, I'm happy with it. I did some pressing with the football bar, so 185 for 5. I was happy with it because it actually felt light. I wasn't. Last couple weeks of pressing have been pretty slow for me, but that was a good explosive day. Here's my buddy Sammy again. Okay, 205 for 5. Sam's a tremendous overhead pressure. Yeah, I know he's doubled close to 275 before. Here's 205 for 5, and then a strict 225 for 2 at the Tier Factory. So he's coming back strong. Looks good. He drives his head through. Strong lockout. Once again, he's using that close grip. Here's my dynamic effort squat day. I ended up waiving front squats. So I finished safety squats bar last week, and this week it is front squat. So we have some average bands on there with 175, keeping that vertical spine, and we're really driving up through. It wasn't bad. I moved on to reverse band deadlifts. I wanted to show you my setup there. The bar's hanging at the top. The things are slacked. The reason you do this, it gives me a little more confidence up through the movement in the top end. Pulled from hole 1 in my rack. I was happy with feeling 500 for 5 because my PR on this is, the free weight is 500 for 5 conventional, but nothing like that for sumo. So we're going to keep doing that and keep pushing it forward. Here's Sammy, 325 for 4 sets of 6. Sam is in a volume phase with his lower body movements and his bench. I know he told me that this was a brutal week for him. I'm sure we all know safety squat bar will take your soul if you let it. So he got through it well. Steve with a perfect 405 pull. Really strong, real explosive. Real happy to see Steve getting some confidence back. I know he was pretty jacked up about that lift. Here's my max effort bench day with the football bar. 265 and 80-pound chain. My butt's jumping all over the place. My feet start kicking out on this one too. But like I said, my rear delt's been bothering me a little bit. Got through the workout. Moved on to the accessory work. Here's Sammy with 275 for 4x6 again. And he's using that tight grip on the Swiss bar. As you can see, no problem driving through. He's tremendous tricep strength. He doesn't really even care about loading up, form-wise. He just grinds it out. Here's my buddy Keith. Keith was a part of the project a while back, but he fell off a little bit. Came on up. That was 225 with a lot of accommodating resistance. Here's Made Strength and Conditioning owner Craig Merrick, banging out 405 for a triple here on a trap bar deadlift. Lost his balance there a little bit. Did a great job keeping his back upright. Here's my dad, 225 for 1, then 295. So we loaded the plates on right after he pulled his first one, and then he pulled a PR right there. He got out of position, but he grinded through it. And I know he's feeling strong.
Hey Garrett, get set up.
Steve worked with the safety squat bar again. He's working off an 18-inch box. He throws his hands real well here off the box, and he drives through and finishes the lift. We're working back up to that three plate mark for him. Here's my max effort movement. We have 80-pound of chain and a light band on there. We're thinking it's around 150 pounds of accommodating resistance plus the bar weight. Up and smooth. I was happy with that lift. Here's my third and final week of good morning squats. I've been doing whatever bar I've been using. I've been just taking the weight down and doing good morning squats with it. So next week I think I'm going to get back to belt squats, get a little more volume back in my legs, especially in the quad area. But these definitely have been feeling great. I'm going to wave right back to them. This was just 135 with that accommodating resistance for 5 again, or 3 sets of 5. But we're going to keep pushing forward, and let's finish out the month of December in the year 2015 on a good note. We'll see you next week.